The WNBA All-Star Weekend is supposed to be a massive celebration. It's a showcase of the league's best talent, a party for the fans, and a moment for the players to finally get a breather and shine. But this year in Indianapolis, the biggest event wasn't just the game itself. It wasn't only the skills challenge or the three-point contest. The main event for many was a 72-hour non-stop party streamed live on Twitch by the players for the fans. An exclusive all-star party, unfiltered access and behind the scenes look at the league's biggest stars. This is a story of how two players took over All-Star Weekend and gave fans a glimpse of the real camaraderie that exists off the court. But it also shined a light on the massive debates raging through the WNBA. If you weren't locked in to Twitch during the All-Star weekend or this All-Star weekend, so to say, you missed the real action because Minnesota Lynx players Courtney Williams and Atisha Heidemann, the masterminds behind the Studbudz team or Scream, did something incredible. They broadcasted and they're continuing to do so, their entire All-Star experience for 72 hours straight. And this wasn't some polished corporate sponsor media tour. This was raw, unfiltered access to the WNBA's biggest star in their natural habitat. Fans got to see their favorite players away from the court without a media filter, just hanging out and celebrating. The Studbud Scream quickly became the talk of the league, a viral backstage pass that gave fans a sense of community they never had before. And it was a brilliant move in a league that is exploding in popularity, largely thanks to superstars like Caitlin Clark. But with that explosion has come a dark side. More eyes on the game means more toxicity in the comment sections and more hate directed at the players. So the Studbud Scream was a celebration of everything uh, great about the new WNBA, but it also ran headfirst into one of the league's biggest challenges. The party was full swing in Indianapolis. Players were dancing, the vibes were immaculate, and the screen was giving everyone an inside look. And while the screen was all about love, it was impossible to ignore the tension simmering in the league. Much of it centered around the intense physicality directed at its stars. And one of the most watched figures in this debate has been Sophia Cunningham. She cemented her status as a lightning rod earlier this season when she physically defended teammate Caitlin Clark during a game, a move that put her right at the center of the league's uh, ferocious debate about physicality and player protection. After one incident where Clark was knocked to the floor, Cunningham retaliated, leading to a fine for unsportsmanlike conduct. But to many fans, she became the unofficial enforcer, willing to stand up for her teammates when it felt like the league wasn't doing enough. The internet, as you can imagine, has been a battlefield over this issue. The reaction to the intense focus on Clark and the physical nature of the game has been deeply divided. On one side, there's a massive wave of fans demanding better protection for the league star, and they see the hard fouls and aggressive plays as dangerous and detrimental to the game's growth. But on the other side, a different kind of outrage. Some fans and pundits feel the discourse is overblown, arguing that physicality is just part of the game. And this wasn't just a disagreement, it was a fundamental clash of expectations about how the game should be played and how its players, new and old, should be treated. And All-Star Weekend became ground zero for this debate, with Commissioner Kathy Engelberg addressing officiating and player safety concerns. So, what was the vibe inside the exclusive party that captured everyone's attention? It was joy, pure, unadulterated joy. So, I want you guys to check out, right, this picture right here. So, it says Studs Buds on Sophia Cunningham, quote unquote, anyone who have anything negative to say about Sophie, ban them, meaning on Twitch, and they're not welcome on this stream. It ain't nothing but love. And there goes Studbuds. They got their matching outfits. You got Sophia Cunningham laughing with her Adidas shirts on, her Adidas shirt on and her purse. And then we go to the screen, right? So this was the moment with Sophie Cunningham. They were posing and take a picture behind the scenes of the WNBA All-Star weekend that's going on. And this was them posing and them being part of the screen. But this was a clip that they had clipped up and posted on Twitch, even though they're still streaming currently.
Look good open. I'm gonna close mine though. What is giving? Is my collar look good? Fix me. Period. Yeah, get me right, cause this for the site.
So they matching.
We go back to back.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
Get a little bit more this way though.
Posing, feeling themselves. They got the pink hair going on. Got the light up basketball.
You see how locked in Ogo is, Tati? That's what we need from you. Thank you. You see this boy? He locked in.
Put your foot on this.
I'm finna be in this. We finna.
Oh God.
They got the
Well, let me go this way with
We
it.
don't have a carpet, so we gotta.
Oh yeah, like.
Nah, I'ma just stay like that with it.
A teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah. Alright, stand up. Let's go back to back again.
I feel like
Let me scrub their head a
Sit
little
down on
bit.
that.
So after they were posing, this was them basically talking around.
Sophie in a negative way, put their ass in timeout, straight up.
See, that's what he said. So this led up to the statement that I just quoted. And the picture with them with Sophie. As they walk away, after talking, with the Google Pixel franchise or advertisement who's advertising this event, and they scouring along and obviously, messing with, new introduced products because Google is obviously part of.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Shout out Google.
Yeah. How cute was this?
Thank you.
If you do post, and this is for both of you,
There goes Sophie right here.
Gifts from Google.
Gift from Google. Got it.
Is that Sophie
Perfect.
Cunningham?
Gift from Google. Sure.
Oh, you back? All right, babe.
I got you.
I'm over here.
Say what up to the stream. Say what up to the stream. Say what up to the
She
stream.
just did. She said, "What's up to the stream?"
Studbudz.
Oh yeah. Oh God. All right, what Tati? We out. All right, so we'll see you.
Bye.
For sure. Anybody say anything in the chat about Sophie? Going timeout. All my mods. If anybody got anything to say about Sophie in a negative way, put their ass in timeout. Straight up. We is not playing that. We is not playing that
No
this weekend.
negative energy.
No negative energy.
No negative energy.
If you tomatoes, put their ass in timeout. Timeout. Anybody that had anything negative to say, I need all my mods to go back through the comments and put their ass in
So that was
timeout.
the players' lounge they were walking from. That was what said. And this was Caitlin Clark, on Studbudz Stream that had everybody like going press on. So Caitlin Clark saying she's watching it. And she's been watching the entire stream. That's Stephanie White, the head coach of the Indiana Fever, getting in on the action. This is them, getting lit, having a good time, positive vibes, taking pictures. So it was pure joy, right? And behind all the drama, the Studbudz stream was showcasing something incredible. Fans got to see players at the epicenter of league debates, like Sophie Cunningham, even a sideline Caitlin Clark just having fun. Clark herself said she spent Friday night watching the stream, as you heard, before making an appearance. The stream showed the genuine friendships that exist behind the rivalries, humanizing players who are so often turned into online opponents or online enemies or villains. You know what I'm saying? But the energy was so powerful, it seemed to preface or permit the entire and weekend, even with ongoing tension with the collective bargaining negotiations happening behind the scenes. The player-driven fun was infectious. It was a clear signal the unfiltered positive player-driven injury of Studbudz wasn't just a fringe movement. It was being embraced by the entire WNBA community, and this was the atmosphere Williams and Heidemann were sharing with the world. When you zoom out, the Studbudz stream and the conversations around it tap directly into the biggest topics plaguing the WNBA. For months, the loudest conversation has been about protecting Caitlin Clark and other stars from excessive physicality on the court. Fans are frustrated, feeling the league isn't doing enough to safeguard its biggest assets. But the weekend also highlighted another equally important front in this battle: the fight for emotional and mental protection off the court. The Chicago Sky recently partnered with a tech company called Moonshot to protect their players from online hate and threats. A first kind of, well, I should say, a first kind of its kind of move in the WNBA. And players are under a microscope like never before. The constant barrage of negativity, hate, and personal attacks is relentless. What Courtney Williams and Letitia Heidemann did was significant. They didn't wait for the league to step in. They used their own platform in real time to take control and show their own side of the story. The entire episode has opened up a huge debate. What do you think about the state of the WNBA? Are the players right to demand more protection on and off the court? Let me know what you guys think. And let me know your honest opinion about that and down in the comments. If you want to stay on top of all the stories coming out the WNBA, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And in the end, the Studbudz All-Star parties and partying will be remembered more than just dancing. It was a cultural movement, and it is a cultural movement. Williams and Heidemann set out to give fans unprecedented access and ended up creating a new model for player empowerment. They took control of their own narrative and in the process created a space that stood in stark contrast to the often toxic discourse surrounding the league. And this wasn't just about throwing a party. It was about players demanding a better, more respectful relationship with the public and showing the authentic joy and camaraderie that fuels them. Whether you're watching the stream or following the highlights, one thing is certain: the Studbudz party changed the game, proving in a new era of the WNBA, the players are building their own house and they're setting their own rules. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, family. If you have got any value from this video, give this video a big thumbs up, and I appreciate all your support and rocking for me. On that note, family, peace.